PNC Network. Forget about it.
And now, here are your hosts of the best wrestling podcast you ever heard, the Lingus Show, Fausty Walnuts and Kev Manning.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So good to be here with you. We do a little show called the Lingus Show. I'm Kev Manning, and he's Fausty Walnuts.
Hey.
We give you all this rundown, and we go through everything that happened in all of wrestling, and this show is Dynamite. We already did Collision. We also do Raw. We also do SmackDown. On patreon.com/Lingus Mafia, there is NXT. There is another Dynamite review from someone who tosses off to Dynamite.
All Elite Williams, AEW.
And still doesn't think that it's bad, which is very interesting. So you can go over there and do all that fun stuff. All our socials are at Lingus Mafia. So including TikTok for now. Thank you. Thank you.
At least for another 90 days or whatever the extension is.
He did it for 75 when he first did it. So yeah, I believe we're probably about 70 then. Around there. Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen. Dynamite.
Still no sign of the Pointer Sisters.
Faust, I don't even notice it now anymore. That is fucking spectacular. Like, and you know how I say he goes, fuck you, I'm doing the Dick Riders. I don't care. He fucking crawled into a hole when people fucking yelled at him about Pointer Sisters. Because he didn't go.
And what we had read was they said, nope, we're still going to go forward and use it, but we haven't seen it since.
Not one time. Tony's in the ring, Shivani, with Anthony Michael Offspray, and also then calls out Kenny Omega. They're going to have a little face-to-face. Will says, first of all, I'm glad you're alive.
Thanks for joining me. Glad you're not dead.
That's pretty good. And he goes, listen, bruv, I don't have anything to do with this Don Callis family. He's a shit. I don't want anything to do with that.
Mox has been holding the title hostage, and I've been trying to get to it, but the Callis family keep getting in my way.
You're trying to get to it. What are you talking about? Yes, never.
You were trying to win some Fakakta tournament last time I checked.
And, I'm trying to change the company from within. And my next thing I wrote down was, what? When have you even... Oh, I could go after Mox, but if these fucking Fletcher Cox didn't chase me all the time. Not like he's in a match with people that Cox is coming out to do. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I didn't have to fly back to my old lady every week.
Omega goes, listen, you tried to fucking kill me and stab me. I don't fucking trust you. Fuck right on off.
Fuck off. Yeah, and he's like, I'm still the best, and it took diverticulitis for anybody to know who you are.
Omega, and now Don comes out.
Yeah.
And he goes, well. And then I just love, this is very good to me because it's more real life, where soon as he starts to speak, because in real life, you wouldn't allow somebody to sit there and talk. Kenny, fuck you out of the ring. I'm coming. And you see Don always.
I loved his reaction. Like, oh, shit.
They chases him down and usually catch him, so to fucking kill him. And then the family comes out to fucking jump him, right? So they're beating him up. And then while they're all beating him up in the aisle, you see Anthony Michael, and he's like, damn it. And he has to go help because he fight for good now, right?
Right.
So he runs out there and he helps. This goes on for a long time because the other family people come out.
Yeah, Cage and Archer eventually come out. There's some shoddy camera work and some bad directing.
Shoddy, Faust. I mean, I put it more on the director than anybody else. They come out there and they fight. They beat everybody up. And then eventually they climb a scaffold or a fucking, the truss. And then they're in the stands, second deck.
Yeah.
And Omega they look at each other and say, let's fucking go. And they both do a beautiful fucking moonsault. However, poor Kenny's, God forbid he fucking died because nobody filmed it.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. So they all jump off and everyone goes, they nut, right?
It looked good how Ospreay got up there too, because it was like somebody threw him towards the wall and then it's like he grabbed and he climbed his way up after. So it was pretty good.
So I'm like, okay, so they do this, and then they get back in the ring to now talk because they've won their battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Faust.
Well, they climb up the truss, and then they
first. Aren't they in the ring first, and then go to the fucking truss, or they climbed up the truss?
I don't know.
You're right. They climb up the truss. Either way, you're right.
It ends with them up there because Omega says, "Let's get down because I'm afraid of heights."
Yeah. So here's the problem, amongst other fucking things.
Other than it took 2 guys to beat up 4 guys.
I'm not even going there. They won this battle.
Right.
They did the flip off the top. They did a flip off the top of the building.
Yeah, they did and they suplexed, was it Archer through the merch stand?
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Through the table.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking jumped off this fucking thing, killed them. They get on a mic, they tuck their shit. They go, oh yeah, well, we're gonna get you next week. And so here's multiple problems.
Mm-hmm.
So they say they came out, and now it was a minute ago. I don't trust you. You tried to kill me. Oh, you helped me now.
Yeah.
Tag team champions.
Right. Because Omega says, you know what, bruv, I wanted an apology, and maybe I should have apologized to you. Let's have a match.
I go, what? Tag. I should have apologized to you. I go, what in the fuck? So now I say, here's my biggest problem that before that was said, because that then over, you go, what the fuck? They backflipped off this fucking thing. They took them the fuck out. By the time they climbed up, got on the microphone to fucking challenge them, they were all standing up back together again. At the end. You not take these fucking guys just out.
Yeah.
Now they're up and fine. They moonsaulted off the top of the roof, Faust. And by the time they climbed it again, they were back. So they went, okay, let me get right back.
And so they just won a tag match against Take and Cox, right? And I'm like, well, what about Archer and Cage? I thought they were going to do a 2-on-4 because, hey, look, they had no problem taking out 4 guys. I'm like, this is like watching Hogan and Savage take down the Dungeon of Doom.
2 on everybody.
Not the Dungeon of Boom either, and I mean Doom.
2 minutes ago, it was, I would never have trusted you. I should trust you. And they say, in Australia, we'll fucking do this. So it's 69 versus Cox versus them. And now hit my music because I'm afraid of heights. Yeah. And I appreciate the funniness.
Oh, they've started playing the music. And he's like, hold on, I got to get my catchphrase in. Good night, bang, I love you, whatever he does.
Good night and good luck. Good night, bang, and good luck.
And then he's like, okay, now you can play my music.
Fuck. And it's funny because he can't do a kiss the gun because he's got the mic and he's holding the fucking gun. And I'm like, I like that he's a normal person and the whole now get me the fuck down. I'm terrified, right? However, for character wise, there's a problem. Like, why?
You climbed up there to do a moonsault, had no problem.
What the fuck? Pac promo, because he's been forgotten about.
Who?
Completely been forgotten about. Mox talking backstage, says he went after he says Edge went to sleep in 2011. Get this, Faust. Went to sleep in 2011, woke up in 2025 where he doesn't belong. No shit.
Everyone's bigger, stronger, and faster. I go bigger and I don't know. 2011. Let's go look at the rosters back then.
Bigger. Everyone's younger. There you go.
Just say,
Jericho. There's only one guy who was not younger. How about Mox constantly calling him Adam and Copeland? And I was like, maybe they're getting rid of this. No.
Or maybe it's just like he refuses to call him Cope.
I think everybody does.
Yeah, he says his neck's hanging from a string like Bryan Danielson, and he's going to finish the job.
The Shit Locker versus St. Flowers and Harley Quinn Private Parts tag team titles. Like I